Like here in Northern Ireland, you don't want your kid running and joining the paras here. I don't know the dynamics over there to give you a valid... I can only look from outside the island, the motherland. So I can only like go off little accounts off what's come out my nan and my granddad's mouth. I've never liked the division from like a criminal mindset. The division over there between the Irishmen, it's horrible, mate. And I don't care. I'm not here to offend no one. It's not me. It's not about me. I've always grown up a Catholic, so I was always interested in Irish Catholicism. So I was always attached to, you know, Jerry Adams and Martin McGuinness, and I was caught up in that from an early age. Don't even know why. And I sort of started meeting people from within in them groups as I'm growing up and going into jail. So I've met a few people who were militant, some against, some for. It was the for. Got dead emotional there, mate. It's just mad, innit, what they've done. Who are they? Who's done this to all of us? This is what's on my mind lately, destroying me. Who are we controlled by, mate? Who's the governor? Who's the screws? Who are they? You not see it? The division and the troubles in Ireland was deliberate for this, what you're witnessing now. In my opinion. You aren't seeing it just yet, mate, because we're not locked in. Well, what are you going to do when they lock the gates? You're all caught up on the fact that look at all these coming in. Have you tried to get out? Haven't, have you? Watch when they lock doors on us, mate. Don't think it's not coming. The world's about to change, people, and you need to, like, don't get scared, don't be afraid, but understand and prep your mind for it. What's going on in Ireland, you can forget the peace agreement. And once that peace agreement's been compromised, that's it, mate. That's it, on both sides of that water. Trust me. I need to get off that page because I don't know I'm upsetting, because I'm an Irish Catholic, but I'm not caught up in the trouble, the division. The only division I see is us against the monarchy. But when you say that, you're offending loads of Irishmen, and that's what I don't want to do, because I'm not divided with them. Thou shalt not be judged is another big shout. I'm not here to judge no one. I'm just saying, if you can't see this, well, if you haven't been caught up in it, you probably can't. You can't see it. That's what I mean. It's different spaces for different races, isn't it? If you understand what I'm saying. They knew Ireland as a whole, they can't implement the agenda where we're at now. Ireland divided, they can do what they want, flood both sides, and it's a different kettle of fish both sides. So you're seeing both sides just being flooded, and there's no unity there to scream hang on. And that's all on the back. And this, it's being implemented. Decade after decade after decade. Do you think this has just happened out the blue? Do you think all of a sudden this year immigrants have just found a way to get across the water? They didn't know about it 20 years ago now. It's all a big thing that they're implementing, aren't they? I don't know. What's your opinions, people? Let's go through the comment section. The original IG1. Injector Man. Niall Higgs saying they a. And you've probably got people, yeah, but they done this and they done that and da 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 da. And we used to go, what do I do now? I know you don't you? So what you call, yeah, what for you people that support Palestine, right? For you people that are showing solidarity with Palestine and Gaza and places like that, for you people, what would you call Hamas? Robert's saying, freedom fighters, freedom fighters, freedom fighters, defending their land. Yeah, so that's what it is, isn't it? In some people's books, who are in the know, who can look at, who understand proxy wars and understand, basically, here's what I'm going to say. Not trying to offend no one. When you've got the British Army invading Ireland, killing, maiming, I don't know any more than that basically, but you never know, do you? When you've got men within them communities, like we're probably going to be in 10 years, you need to take a leaf out of it. Trust me, mate. Alright, look at you men in this country now, right, who are getting angry and fed up with this immigration. Now imagine them immigrants had guns and uniforms on, and they were running through your houses and running through your streets doing what they wanted and putting men in prison and locking girls up and doing whatever. What would you do, men? What would you do? Would you let it happen? Just seeing your bird get a head wigged, seeing your daughter get dragged in a van, seeing your mates get killed on the spot. What are you going to do? You're going to form a unit. You're going to form a group. Initially they'll be called freedom fighters. Then they'll be called militia. Then they'll label them terrorists. And that's what you witnessed with McGuinness, Adams, Exactly the same process. And that's what you're witnessing right around the world when you've got little people not wanting to participate in what the big people are implementing within their space. Obviously not condoning any actions that was participated in during any sort of conflict or yeah. But do you understand what I'm saying? Look how divided we are. They haven't just done it on a national basis. They've done it on a city basis as well. How have they done it? They couldn't use religion no more. Not in the UK. We've had men from the orange side and the other side all living on our communities for years. Do you understand what I'm saying? We had people from that side and this side coming, settling, living side by side. So there was no conflict or division from us. They probably wanted that, and there probably was initially. But we understood it's the same. Do you get what I'm saying to you? So what did they do? We had football when we were growing up. And it was football. Raw football. Man sport. Proper tackling. Any weather, the game's on. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Not a comfortable cushion sport. It was a proper bang. Not millions and billions of pounds involved. But do you understand the numbers attending these events and these matches? Do you understand the dropping of numbers within the church? Do you understand that the numbers going to these events are normally divided? Do you understand what I mean? But they're not, they're all in the same stands, all watching the same match, all having a buzz. This is when it was League 1, League 2, League whatever, just a normal basic football from the early days upwards till now. I think it was like 1990s, they changed the name and someone came in and pumped billions of pounds into football. Everyone thinking, this is great. Football just changed overnight. Everything just changed about football overnight. Now, instead of all them people going to the ground, these big billionaires thought it's better that they don't share the same ground. It's better that they have one ground there, one ground there. So when Liverpool and Everton first started playing football, they both played on St Domingo Road. Both teams used the same pitches. It was like that for ages. Everywhere you went, it was like that. All men all turn up and associate and have a good match, and there weren't much fighting going on. It was all community based and bam. Churches was mainly women. So there was no division because women didn't really get caught up in the shit, did they? They pumped the billions in. All of a sudden, we don't think it's right you share the same ground. We need two grounds. Let's also give them a colour each, which is what? Red and blue. Look round the country. Arsenal, Chelsea. Man U, Man City. Villa, Birmingham. You're on it. Liverpool, Everton. All of a sudden, we've got two different types of individuals now. We're not just football supporters. We're now with like an opposing supporter now. And since, look at the division it's created. Now it hasn't just created Liverpool men against Liverpool men. It's created Liverpool men against Manchester men. There's the division, and I don't know why you can't see that. That's why we're fucked. But again, that's just me. That's my opinion. That's how I look into things. Why? Because I'm seeking unity. Because without unity, we're all finished. We won't even fight the enemy. We'll be fighting each other. Honest. And it won't just be, it won't be like, it might be religion. It's going to be everything. Every little division that you see, witness here, when shit hits the fan, it's on. The opposing groups are on. And they'll just shut the doors. Lock off. The people that's needed will be tough, and everyone will be locked in. Like a reset. Reset, mate. Millions dead. Everything smashed to bits. Just particular groups coming back in and rebreeding. If they don't get what they want, that's the end of the you know, if they get what they want, none of that'll happen. But what they want, we don't want. Trust me. Do you understand what I mean? What they're trying to implement on the masses by distracting you with all sorts of mad shit, the real problem, can't say it on here. On here, it is what it is. I've got to gauge what I'm saying. I'll gauge what I'm saying over there, but I can go in with bold politics and principles. Ignore the little spinner do when I'm buzzing. Got to take it away from them troubling topics, haven't we? It's TikTok, innit? George Orwell quote. Who's George Orwell, lad? George Orwell quote. Give them beer, give them entertainment. It was easy to control the masses. whoever he is, lad. Hit the nail on the head, hasn't he? All you've got to do is look at ancient times. And this is what they're doing now. So when you go back and you see all these Egyptian magnificent, like, advanced technology and all this, you can't really put what happened there here because of the building style. You know, if we were living around on sand with pyramids and all this, and then all of a sudden we just see some kid coming around a corner on an electric scooter going, you think, oh, you know what I mean? You just think, wow, what and everything will be normal. But because we're in like a concrete block of cubes, when we're seeing all this magnificent shit, that already existed, didn't it? Back in them times. Everything you've got now, electric cars and things like this and all this shit that we think is, wow, advancement in technology. It was there years and years and years ago. That's all, folks. The world is a lie. People believe they're on a spinning ball earth. I believe we're on a flat earth surrounded by a ball. I reckon, yes, we are a globe, but we don't live on a globe. We live on a plane of land. This is just what I think. I believe there is a firmament, but it does go right round. And I believe, see like your eye. See your eye? The way you've got your thing in the middle. That's what it's like, and we're on that. I've even went so deep. I'm not saying this is factual, this is just what I've thought about. You know, when these little things come up, flat earth, and you just think, don't you? Hope you're all good, people. So you know when it's dead windy, thinking, wow. I've thought to myself, is that our planet hitting speeds? You know, going, and then it goes dead slow, doesn't it? And then it feels like we're going, like if you take the clock out of it and try and get in touch with natural time, it feels like the earth is going. Have you never ever woke up at like 8 in the morning and you feel like you've been up for 3 or 4 hours, but you look at the clock and go, oh, it's only 8 o'clock. Nothing, you never done that. The only thing that makes you believe that it's been an hour is the clock. And the clock's a tool to keep us in that sort of frame of mind. So if we remove the clock and went asleep at sunset, or woke up at sunset and went asleep woke up at sunrise and went asleep at sunset, you'd be more in touch with the universe. Do you understand what I mean? Anyway, it's going all over. Some of you looking, he's chatting, he doesn't know what he's saying. No, mate. You haven't got a clue what I'm talking about. Doesn't mean it's shit, lad. Doesn't mean I don't know what I'm, like, insinuating here. Just means you have not got a clue. Like a little glue sniffer, aren't you, lad? In a world of your own. You're a modern day glue sniffer. Do you know what that is? It's like the modern day heroin addict is your weed addict. The modern day glue sniffer is the balloon addict. Honest. Same shit, just an advancement. Katie Jo loves my voice. I love yours too, girl. Where are you from? Tottenham Flower. You feeling tight? Right up my street then, aren't you, girl? Yes, yes, Hughie. Oh, you from Ireland? Love a nice strong Irish voice, to be honest, on a woman. Nothing wrong with a powerful Irish woman. Can you knock a scran up on that, girl? Nice dish. I like chicken and mushroom pies. Can you make one homemade? That's my image of an Irish woman. You can do boss home cooking. Yeah. A lot more than that, obviously, but I can't go into detail. You don't even see many women like that no more, do you? I've had to encourage some of my birds to make the kids the dinner at 5 o'clock and that. Not this bird I'm with now. The girl I'm with now, she's spot on, to be honest, the way she's dealing with everything. The way my baby's mother deals with everything is absolutely admirable. Don't forget, I'm an handful, aren't I? Imagine me triggered, ringing her, she's not picking up. Where have you been? I thought something happened to you, you're alright? And that's what I keep on saying to you is, the woman's the most powerful spirit. I'm not saying it to sort of cozy up to women. I'm stating facts, mate. That powerful, strong lad that you're looking at, it's not full of dad spirit. It's got more mum in it. We've probably give the kids the feet and the fist. Everything else is the man. Do you understand what I mean? Look, mate, the son's love for his mother is powerfuler than anything. Doesn't matter how nasty he is with you when he's a kid and he's being all horrible and all this shit. If he's knocked off addiction, that kid will grow up and treat you the way he should have treated you. He's just got lost to the game. He got lost to all the bullshit and trying to keep them away from. But a woman can break you as a man, and she can make you as a man. Fact. If you pick the wrong woman to take your life's journey with, it can be either the best decision you've made in your life or the worst. Honest to God, mate. They can either elevate you, make you secure, make you flow, make you happy, give you kids, feed, all that. Or they can absolutely drill you into the death because they're too macho. Yes, Joel Sweeter. Van Raber, that's why I've been married 32 years. That's what it's about, lah. Well done, mate. And don't sit there, fella, I've been married 32 years, like it was a walk in the park. Go on, big licks. 32 years, they haven't all been rosy. That's why you need a good pat on the back, lad. Both of yous, mate. Well done. Look at yous now. Bet yous look back now, don't you, and think, look at the shit we used to argue about. And I bet you the majority of the time, lad, it was financial, wasn't it? You and your loved one were arguing because of financial difficulties more than anything. Every one of us do, don't we? Dirty money just ruins us, doesn't it? No matter what, but you need it. You can't live without it, can you? Well, you could do if they'd let you. So, for example, if I just got me tent there, got everything I need there in case shit hits the fan, I can just go and bail to a woods. But if I just got my shit when I found a field somewhere, even if it wasn't claimed by anyone, just happened to find this field, plotted on there with me tent, got a little grow going. I don't mean cannabis, I mean like carrots, potatoes and peas, you know, the basic vegetables that you can grow. Got a pond down there, I've got a little stick with string on it. Now if I went and set up shop there, a few months later you'd have feds coming saying we're going to arrest you for camping here. That's what they'd say. Move or you're getting nicked for camping in an unauthorised place. You can't even, they won't even let you live without them interfering. Do you get what I'm saying? They just interfere, don't they? And that's, without you understanding, that interference is control. It doesn't matter if it's coming on the back of a 999 call. It doesn't matter if it's telling you to be quiet in the street. It doesn't matter if they're knocking at your door going, well, you shouldn't be, or what. It's all control. Oh, we're putting cameras up for safety. Stop lying. You're putting cameras up for control. Oh, we're putting speed monitors up all over the place and speed bumps here. Why? Because we've had a few children who were killed and And I fully understand that. I fully understand it. But you don't throw them all over the city, do you? You throw them the place where it's happened and keeps continuing to happen. Control. Oh, we need speed bumps on some roads because people are speeding down them. That's what a car's for. To speed. Why are you letting us buy cars and then making us go 5 miles an hour in them? Control. Now you don't look at these like little things, but all these little things of control create massive control when they connect in the future. The dots haven't been connected, but it's all in place. Just go ding 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 ding. Maximum control. you want to say in 15-minute cities? Districts. Without you understanding it, they're starting to move to an American model from about 20 years ago. Everything that's happening in the West has came from America. So everything that goes on in America in the next 4 years with Trump will eventually land here. Let's hope it does, before it's too late. So what you're going to have, obviously, you're all thinking, oh, facial recognition. They're not getting my face. They've already got it. Been doing it for 20 years, prepping. You think they haven't got your face? You've got your fingerprint, your face, your iCloud, your date of birth, your bank details, where you go, what you log into on your phone, what you watch on your prescribed TV channels. Got everything on a little profile of you. Yeah, but have you got my face? Have you got my face? Biometrics, it's called. Biometric identification. That's what it's called. You know how I know? Because they brought it into prison before they brought it out here. I've told you loads of times, they use prison as a test case for certain things to control the masses. And they've done it loads of times in prison.